On November 22, 1963, President John F. Kennedy was tragically assassinated while riding in a motorcade through Dealey Plaza in Dallas, Texas. The day started with high hopes and a sense of excitement as Kennedy and his wife, Jacqueline, traveled to Texas to mend political fences and begin his campaign for re-election in 1964. As the presidential motorcade approached Dealey Plaza, shots rang out. Kennedy was struck by 2 bullets, one in the upper back and another in the head, and Texas Governor John Connally was also injured. Kennedy was rushed to Parkland Memorial Hospital, where doctors desperately tried to save him, but he was pronounced dead 30 minutes after the shooting. The news of the president's death shocked the nation and the world, prompting an outpouring of grief and disbelief. Lee Harvey Oswald, a former Marine and avowed Marxist, was arrested within hours of the assassination. He was initially detained for the murder of a police officer, J.D. Tippit, who confronted Oswald. Shortly after the president's shooting, evidence linking Oswald to both crimes quickly emerged, including his rifle found at the Texas School Book Depository where he worked and eyewitness accounts placing him at the scene. Oswald denied involvement in both killings, claiming to be a patsy, but was charged with the murder of President Kennedy and the murder of Officer Tippit. On November 24th, as Oswald was being transferred from police headquarters to the county jail, he was shot and killed by Jack Ruby, a Dallas nightclub owner with alleged ties to organized crime. The shooting was captured on live television, further shocking the nation and raising suspicions of a conspiracy to silence Oswald. In the wake of the assassination, the United States was thrown into mourning and confusion.
John F. Kennedy died at approximately 1 o'clock Central Standard Time today here in Dallas.
Vice President Lyndon B. Johnson was sworn in as the 36th President of the United States aboard Air Force One just hours after Kennedy's death. Johnson quickly established a commission to investigate the assassination, headed by Chief Justice Earl Warren. The Warren Commission conducted an extensive investigation over the course of nearly a year, interviewing witnesses, reviewing evidence, and analyzing Oswald's background and motivations. In September 1964, the commission released its findings, concluding that Lee Harvey Oswald acted alone in assassinating President Kennedy and that Jack Ruby acted alone in killing Oswald. The commission's conclusion that Oswald was the lone gunman, commonly known as the single bullet theory or the magic bullet theory, has been highly controversial and the subject of numerous conspiracy theories ever since. The assassination of John F. Kennedy had a profound impact on American society and politics. Kennedy, at 43 years old, was the youngest person ever elected president and represented a new generation of leadership. His administration was marked by an ambitious agenda, including civil rights, space exploration, and the Cold War struggle against communism. Kennedy's death marked the end of an era of optimism and idealism, and many Americans felt a deep sense of loss and uncertainty about the future. Presidents. Conspiracy theories surrounding Kennedy's assassination began to circulate almost immediately. Doubts about the conclusions of the Warren Commission were fueled by inconsistencies in eyewitness testimony, forensic evidence, and the mysterious circumstances surrounding Oswald and Ruby. Various theories emerged, including claims of multiple gunmen, involvement of the Mafia, CIA, or even Vice President Johnson himself. The existence of the Zapruder film, a home movie that captured the assassination in real time, further fueled speculation and debate. The film provided crucial evidence of the sequence of events and the impact of the fatal shots, but also raised questions about the official narrative of the shooting. Over the decades, numerous government investigations and independent researchers have examined the evidence surrounding Kennedy's assassination. In the 1970s, the United States House Select Committee on Assassinations, HSCA, re-examined the evidence and concluded in 1979 that Kennedy was likely assassinated as the result of a conspiracy. The HSCA found that there was a probable conspiracy involving a second gunman on the grassy knoll in Dealey Plaza, but did not identify the other gunmen or the extent of the conspiracy. The HSCA's findings did not lead to any new criminal charges, but they did prompt Congress to pass the President John F. Kennedy Assassination Records Collection Act of 1992, which mandated the release of all government records related to the assassination. The act led to the release of millions of pages of documents, but also fueled the flames of conspiracy theories. In recent years, advancements in technology and forensic science have allowed researchers to re-examine the evidence with greater precision and detail. Some independent researchers and experts continue to argue that the evidence supports the conclusion that Oswald acted alone, while others maintain that there was a conspiracy to assassinate President Kennedy. The debate over Kennedy's assassination remains a divisive and emotionally charged issue in American history, reflecting broader concerns about government transparency, trust in institutions, and the search for truth in the face of tragedy. The legacy of John F. Kennedy continues to resonate in American culture and politics. His presidency, though tragically cut short, is remembered for its idealism, eloquence, and commitment to public service. Kennedy's words and deeds continue to inspire generations of Americans to pursue public service and strive for a better future. The assassination of John F. Kennedy remains one of the most tragic and defining moments in American history, and its impact continues to be felt in the ongoing quest for justice and understanding.